Wow. That took me a while. I'm so sorry. I'm very late. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm very, very late. I'm very, very not on time today. And my excuse? I'm fucking tired. That's it. And my excuse was just that I'm extremely tired today. And that's it, really. I don't know what else you want from me, but I'm fucking tired. Oh my god. And my hips have been bothering me. And yeah. I know. Oh. How long were you guys like waiting in there for? At least 15 minutes, maybe? I don't know. I don't remember. Hi, welcome in, guys. Though, welcome in. Oh my god, Sanix. First? I bought a cold brew maker. Works really... Oh, that's nice. I actually... Speaking of cold brew, we're going to actually do something fun with cold brew today. It's actually not actually cold brew, but we're going to be brewing some cold coffee today, actually. Because I felt like it. And that's also why it took so long, too, because I had to get the ingredients, so... Yeah, welcome. Oh, my hips, my guys, my hips are lying, guys. Do not get hips that lie. Do not believe the lies of your hips. Six or something. Six something. I finally caught the beginning. Hi, welcome in. Oh, Jesus, what was that? My computer has been beep booping recently, and I've been not liking that. Do you guys hear that? My computer's been beep booping. Yeah, so yesterday I just couldn't sleep. That was one of my big things, is that I couldn't sleep also. Man, I hate being old. When your body starts catching up with you, that's like when you start to get, you know, you start feeling stuff that you feel like you shouldn't be feeling. Dr. Pepper brownies. Actually, that does sound good. Okay, but there is some stuff that we do need to talk about in terms of tea time, because my schedule has changed. My schedule is changing. And so, yeah. It do be booping, you know. Beep boop. It's been happening all last night, too. And I was like, oh, this is bothering me. Oh, I'm gonna take my meds right now. Do you guys like that? You like that? Thanks, Penda. Appreciate that. I literally... I widowy. I widowy. Laid in bed for 30 minutes. Because I didn't want to get up. Also, my back has been, like, bothering me. So, yeah, my entire body is, like, failing me, guys. I could be, like... I could be in a hospital bed in, like, 2 years. When I'm 30, yeah, in a hospital bed at age 37. It's crazy, you know? My body is late. Yeah, so is my period, but that's fine. Have you seen my messages in Discord? I do check my Discord. I don't know which ones you may have, but like I sometimes don't even read who sends them. Were you the one who had like art that you wanted to post? Because yeah, if that was you, then yeah. You should retire. No, it's called graduating. It's called graduating because you move on to bigger and better things, and not because it's a, you know, publicity stunt thing that you know, originates from idol culture and kind of like melded its way into VTuber culture, and then people are like, oh my god, it's just a PR stunt to say like, oh my god, we're firing these people, but in such a nice way. Fucking LARPers, man. Fucking LARPers. Okay. Wow. Sometimes you just need a little bit of glue in your coffee. Don't drink glue. Good morning. You may be wondering, what the heck is all this stuff? Well, this is a frother. That doesn't really stay straight. To get it straight, I have to do this. So that's a thing. Okay. But we are making iced coffee today, and we got some extra ingredients here today. So, I hope you guys are ready. Ugh, it's not broken. No, it's not broken. It's a little off center. You see how it like wobbles back and forth? It's not supposed to do that, but like you just... And that's just how this little guy works. It's just how it is. Okay. I'm gonna start my water here. Yeah, it just needs a little help, you know? It just needs a little help. Yeah, today's gonna be a short stream today, guys. Also because I have to be somewhere earlier than usual. So let's... Why you wobbling? Let's take this time to talk about that maybe Saturday tea times might not exist anymore. So that sucks. Bum, bum. Sometimes the guy needs a little help. Sometimes he does, yeah. Sometimes the little guys just need a little bit of help. He's a little bit of wobble. It's like one of those wobble cats, you know? Excuse you. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. What are you making? Coffee. Because I'm tired. Oh, I want it to be... I don't know. For some reason, I just want it to be track and field day. What should I do when my stomach hurts? Stop going on YouTube streams and frickin' go to a doctor? Why you ask? Do you want me, a non-licensed medical professional, to say, "Yep, you have ligma. Go drink frickin' 8 ounces of orange juice every single hour." Subbed and like, hey, thank you for that. I appreciate it. Too expensive? Okay, well, like, at least go on WebMD to figure out what's wrong with you. And then maybe self-diagnose. I don't want that responsibility on me. I'm lactose intolerant. Well, there you go. There's your answer. You might have drinking milk. Make Dr. Pepper coffee. You know, that doesn't sound too bad. I wouldn't be opposed to it. The problem is getting the Dr. Pepper, like, hot enough to brew coffee with. I guess you could, like, cold brew. You could cold brew Dr. Pepper coffee. If we tried hard enough. Ugh. Okay. Whoa. Yeah, maybe drinking glue was not a good idea. Actually, I didn't even... If you actually watched the stream, I confessed immediately I didn't actually drink the glue. May I post the art? Yeah, I posted an art if it's not related to me, and if it's related to me, you can post it in Dolce Doodle. Dolce Doodle went to town, cranking all his hoggies. Guys ever cranked your hog before? Brum, 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 brum. I drink coffee? Nice. Have you tried Itasha coffee? Where my camera is actually not even... Have you tried Itasha coffee? Where the beans are good. Is your model AI? No, it's not. It's actually made by very, very talented artists. And I paid a lot of fucking money for it, so. Just because I'm not pre-made, man. Now, genuine question. When you mean AI, what do you mean specifically? That's, you know... Because I've come to realize that people automatically think digital means AI. So, that's what I, you know... But it was not generated, by the way. No, my model is not AI generated. Itasha needs to bring back hazelnut. Hi, welcome back from hell. They need to make a coffee with me because I'm cool and sexy and amazing. Kind of style of AI. I'm an artist and your model was so close to the... Yeah, I know. That's the thing that kind of sucks is that, like, here's the thing. AI is based off of popular art. So I don't know what to tell you other than that, like, yeah, it is very likely that the art used for my model was used to train an AI. So it sucks. But you know, I pay a lot of money for my artist. Artists should get paid, by the way. They really should get paid. The thing that really sucks, though, in general, I can actually even show you, like, the PDF file with all the stuff on it, too. So, like, I can show it. The thing that I think also that kind of makes people think I'm AI is my hair highlights. I pointed to my actual hair. But my highlights are actually baked in. They're not like an effect. They're baked into the hair, so that's, I think, also why people might think it's AI. The nose? Really? Have you guys not seen, like, the Korean mangas and stuff? A lot of the Korean mangas have my big old nut tumbler nose. Actually, specifically, so I have a 1.0 model, or technically, yeah, 1.0 model, and I complained to my model artist specifically, I hate my nose. And then they redid my entire model in an entirely different style. Hold on a second. Let me show you guys. I normally don't do this. So, you're going to see an old model of mine. Which one is it? That's a good question. Which one is it? I think it's this one. Oh, this one. Okay. I think it's this one. No, wait, this is the previous one. Okay, yeah. It's this one. Check this out, guys. So, I normally don't show this, but you guys are gonna see this because this is just, you know, don't worry about it. Okay, so this is what I looked like before. You can see how my nose kind of like looks all fucky, my fucky wucky. And then there was another one. Hold on a second. There's actually a second one. This one here. Oh shit, this is just my head. This is just my head. But you see how my nose looks really fucking weird in this one? Hey, Fry Man. Wait, I look like what's his name? What's that guy's name from Aqua Teen? Yeah, my nose is like, it looks weird when I move, right? And so I specifically said, hey, this model kind of sucks. Not Meatwad, the Fry Man, the Fry guy. You look more anime. Yeah. This one is more inspired by Korean art styles of manga. Manhwa, if you specific. AI uses specific shading as an artist who hates AI. Trained myself to recognize AI easily. Though if it's made without AI, sad that AI used your model. Yeah. No, a lot of people accuse me of having an AI model where it's just not true. And I don't really know what to tell them other than, like, I don't know. I think it just sucks in general that artists have to kind of prove that they're not AI anymore. And that's the thing that just really sucks about this whole thing, is that people have to not, you know, they have to fight. They have to fight to, like, be like, hey, yeah, my stuff isn't AI. The noses were the most unsettling. Yeah, I didn't like it, so. Since you need to go somewhere, how about you drink both coffee and milk and start to break dance to save time? You know, that doesn't seem too bad. You look like an animatronic. I mean, what are VTubers than animatronics, you know? That's just who we are. Master Frylock, yeah. Frylock was the guy I was thinking of. Twitch Tamale? Oh, it's you. Yeah, cool. I don't know. You guys can watch wherever the heck you want to watch. I have vertical formats, I have horizontal formats, I have Twitch, I have YouTube, but I refuse to stream on Kick because I just don't want to go on there. So much manhwa is popping up as AI. Yeah, and that's the thing that really sucks too, is that a bunch of manhwa is like, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Manhwa. Anyways, like, yeah, a bunch of it's AI now. Like, It's not even like, I don't even know. But it sucks because like it's very, very clear to me that like there are artists out there who are still making good manga, Korean manga. The problem is that people are, you know, generating AI. They're trading the AI off of other people's mangas, and that sucks. Ravioli. Pop-Tarts, yeah, Pop-Tarts are a dessert ravioli. Actually, it's more like a calzone than a ravioli. I don't know, my humble onion. I think Pop-Tarts are like dessert calzones. Chinese animators and drawers need to be $10,000. I agree. They put in a lot of effort. Or, dude, like, have you guys seen the like animation industry in like Japan? The animation industry, freaking sweat, like sweatshop workers. Like, I am NJL. What does that even mean? NJL? Not even joking. NEJ. I am JOHC. BLBC. TREC. I'm just saying letters now. What am I doing? I'm looking for my coffee. BL. BL. Yo, who up yowing their BL? That's too much. Shit. TLC, no scrubs, NS. Some TLC NS. What are you doing? Making coffee. Check it out. That's some freaking coffee, baby. Let's bloom this baby with 50 milliliters of water. And then we let that drip for like 30 seconds. Which coffee? Currently we are doing, what's the one I just poured? This is Kicking Horse coffee. But if you want to try some really cool flavors that are being covered up by my milk, you can try Edisha coffee, which has a lot of cool flavors. Like, not hazelnut, because they discontinued that apparently. One animator literally made a fight scene with a Chinese grandma and grandpa, bro. Yeah. No, I'm not even kidding. Like, the animation industry in Japan has like crazy like sweatshop conditions. It has gotten so bad that they are outsourcing to places like Vietnam to do animation because they can pay them a lot less. Actually, if I remember correctly, was it David Productions? The guys who do JoJo, a lot of their scenes are made in Vietnam. A lot of their scenes are animated in Vietnam, which I think is kind of crazy. And not to mention, like, they're like required to do so many drawings in a day. I wonder if they get any like compensation or like any health stuff for like hand cramps and stuff, you know? Oh shit, my coffee. And do a little bit extra anyways because I have some extra beans. I don't get why people don't pay them for some awesome animation. It's because, if you think about it, animation is just like, animation is a glorified version of advertising. Because when you watch your favorite animes and stuff like that, you just watch it on the TV or like whatever, right? Very ever rarely, will people like, If you think about like how the origins of where they come from, right? Like you would just watch it on TV, and the animations you would watch were made to sell other things like toys, to get people tuned in to watch the ads that, you know, the commercial breaks and stuff, and then yeah. So, what the heck is Mr. A? I'm Mr. Akira. Actually, Mr. Dolce. You can call me Mr. Dolce. Most people call me Mr. Dolce. No. What is Mr. A? What is Mr. A? I know mystery, like mystery, like the seahorse. Mogging. What the heck does mogging mean? Isn't that a Pokemon? Mr. A? Mystery? Moggin? Is Moggin a Pokemon? Don't look it up. I'm not going to, because I don't want to. You have to really convince me to watch something. I'm not even joking. You guys have to really convince me to watch something. Okay, so instead of today, guys, instead of today of having hot coffee, we're having cold coffee. But not only that, we are also having some cold foam. It's a manhwa. Wow. I used the wrong ratios. I flipped the ratios on accident. Let's hope this turns out all right. I was supposed to... Oh my god. I mean, it's foaming all right. No, it's not. No, it's not. I used the wrong ratios. I got it confused with a different thing. Guys, taste good though. Hold on a second. I'm just gonna drink this as it is. Bottoms up, guys. Okay, let's try this again. I was supposed to use 60 of this and not 20. There we go. That should be better. Okay, let's try this again. From the top, people. Check that out. There we go. That's some foam. Check that out. Okay. Normally you're not supposed to do this with iced coffee, by the way, because this shocks the coffee. But I don't want to chill my coffee for 12 hours. There we go. Some nice cold foam on top. I wish if I had some caramel, that would be pretty cool. I didn't have any. I'm gonna go put my milk in the fridge, guys. I'll be right back. I'm leaving for some milk, guys. I'm leaving for the milk. Hey kids, I'm back with milk and cigarettes. Welcome in. Now we can enjoy some nice, crazy, good, fruity. It's not even fruity. Some iced coffee today, guys. Are you sharing them? No. What, the cigarettes? No, I'm gonna smoke them all. Smoke all the cigarettes. Welcome in. Oh my god. Is that Nico? The Nico? Father Dolce? That makes me sound like a priest. Do you know how insane you sound? Could use a little bit more vanilla. A little bit more vanilla. Cool. Kind of wish I had something to wipe out this freaking water that just spilled over here. Sleeping City? What the heck is that? What the heck is that? It's tea time? But I've never seen this man make tea. No, it's always been coffee. I got some coffee spillage going on. Hold on a second. I got some coffee spillage. Ugh. Oh my goodness. How are you guys feeling today? I'm feeling miserable. Okay, so the topic at hand here, guys, because I didn't make a thumbnail. But I think Saturdays we're not gonna have any tea time anymore because my hours are changing again. I've become so important at my job that they're like, hey, we can count on you for some bullshit. So yeah, so Saturday tea times might not be a thing anymore. So I'm kind of upset about that. Yeah, I have to be out of my house by fucking 8:30 now. Drinking my coffee, but it's Kirkland brand coffee grounds. How dare you? It's fine. Sometimes you just need caffeine. Caffeine? Caffeine. Coffee caffeine. Working too hard? Yeah, but they gave me 2 days off now, so yeah, I was thinking maybe on Friday. They have I've pretty much Friday completely off. And if they decide to keep me around on not on Fridays, we could do activity Fridays, guys. Activity Fridays. Do you know how exciting that sounds? Not how insane it sounds, but how exciting that sounds. You know how exciting that sounds? Where's the Zelda one? In the wash. I also needed to. I wanted to show you guys the cold foam here. I'm glad you're out working and stuff. No, I'm not. I hate fucking working. I do like being a barista though. I can't say that I hate it because like I love it so much. What I don't like is my hips lying for standing around so much. I wish I could sit down more often, but I am literally on my feet like 8 hours a day. And I think my hips are misaligned because of it, you know? Summer break and they gave us so many assignments. Uh-oh. Better do them. Brown. Get that bag. Yeah, get that bag. You know, with all that money that I'm making off of being a barista, I should be paying an editor. And you know what I'm not doing? Not paying an editor. The thing is that, though, I'm very, very particular about who I decide to be my editors and stuff like that, because, like, I need somebody who understands me, you know, who understands the content. I'm so tired, guys. I was debating on not even streaming today. I was like, I could probably just take a break today. And I was like, no, you're gonna have fun with your friends. You're gonna go see your friends today, and you're gonna have fun. I have CapCut, no premium. I also have CapCut, no premium. I also have DaVinci Resolve, but that's with premium. And I have a bunch of, like, AI stuff. Not quote-unquote AI stuff. It's fucking algorithmic stuff. They say it's AI, but it's buzzword stuff. It's like speech recognition. Speech recognition has existed for long periods of time. So, yeah. All these buzzwords of AI, whatever the frick. It just, I don't fall for it, guys. I don't fall for it. Do you know what I do fall for, though? When people are like, this has legal repercussions. But, like, I would love to know the legal repercussions of this thing that I do not care about. But I do care about the legal system. My chemistry teacher is what you reminded me of. Is he hot? Is he sexy? You know what's actually really funny? It is very, very normal for, like, students to have crushes on their teachers. It's very normal for that, but, like, also, what's not normal, though? Teachers having crushes on their students. That's fucked up. Is there a double standard? No, because you know why? There's a freaking power imbalance. People don't really think about this, though, but, like, power imbalances are, like, a real thing. Well, yeah, no, it's very, very normal. Listen, guys, I'm not gonna say, like, you know, I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, whatever, oh, you should have crushes on your teacher. No, the thing is that it's normal for a lot of students to have crushes on their teachers, because specifically, teachers are, like, nurturing, right? Like, they're nurturing, they, like, you know, they always encourage you, they're very, like, they're like a, they could be some sort of, like, father or mother figure to you. And, you know, some people like that sort of nurturing aspect of people. And so, it is very normal for students to get crushes on their teachers. But because you're a teacher, you have the bigger brain to be like, listen, you're a student. I'm supposed to teach you. I'm working as a professional. You know, this is inappropriate. So I shouldn't do that. But you know what's also fucked up? That there's some people who don't realize that and are really fucked up. And so that's weird. My friend did have a crush on his teacher. Yeah. It is, I'm gonna say it's very normal for students to like their teachers that way. He's got the attention of my gay amigo. Nice. Tortilla. I was like trying to think of a Spanish word. The first word that came was tortilla. Tortilla. I was once in love with my very nurturing dentist lady. See? I swear we already had this conversation. We haven't. Surprisingly enough, we haven't. We've talked about other things like bread. Yeah, we talked about bread. We haven't talked about student-teacher stuff. I hated most of my teachers. Sounds like most of your teachers. Sorry, I'm playing with a shoestring, by the way. I've been playing with a shoestring this entire time. Off camera. It sounds like you had some terrible teachers. We actually did mention it, but we didn't go into the conversation. Did we not? First time coming here? You know what? your first time coming here means that you're gonna have a first time going here too. Make it count. All my teachers are women, so can you not be gay? We can be gay, just a little bit. I spilled on myself. I spilled my coffee on me. Oh, I got some coffee all over my body. I mean, yeah, but personally I'm not. That's fair. Ooh, you want to be so straight? Oh, you are so straight. We talked about this in a previous room. No, we talked about like... I don't... Should I say it? We talked about some other stuff, that's for sure. We talk about so many things. Also, like, I stream so often. I stream 3 days a week, so like it's very, very like... It's very... What's the word I'm looking for? It'd be very common for us to talk about the same things over and over again. I said French toast yesterday, and then we started talking about waffles, and then we started talking about other stuff. I think pancakes. Do you like waffles? Yeah, we like waffles. Do you like pancakes? Yeah, we like pancakes. Do you like French toast? Yes, we like French toast. Can't wait to get a mouthful. We said being a teenager and having a crush on a teacher is normal. Have we said that before? We talked about persona. Oh, that might have been what it was stemmed off of. We talked about specifically how dating your teacher is like a normal like student fantasy, high schooler fantasy. Kawakami, yeah. I'm watching this at 2 a.m. I'm gonna call your phone at 3 a.m. and Freddy Fazbear. Yeah. Okay, so to be fair, having a crush and having a teacher fetish are two different things. So, yeah, kind of technically on the same vein, but like, you know, kind of different. I'm gonna throw up today, maybe. I'll think about it. Oh god, I want to just late. I don't want to fucking do anything today, guys. But I have to work. I have to work, and then I have to go to work again, and then I get a break. And then my hips are lying. My teachers give me a ton of homework. I never do. I think you should do your homework. That's the thing that I think you should maybe do. Maybe. Considering. Maybe. You good, Akira? Am I ever good? Listen, you're watching this stream. You know I'm not good. Your hips are lying. Yeah, my hips are lying. What are you doing? Drinking coffee with cold foam. The cold foam's like all gone now. He's insane. I'm not normal. I was debating on maybe playing a game instead of having a second tea time in the morning. But I don't know how I feel about that, you know? Because, like, my whole thing I've been, like, has been tea time. But I guess maybe you guys want some enrichment, some nourishment. So. I get 10 to 20 homeworks every 3 days. I think maybe you should do that 10 to 20 homeworks every 3 days. It's kind of good for you, maybe. Learning. I'm insane, actually. You know how insane you sound? Speaking of which, I've been hearing things about Uwu Market and how their quality has not been up to snuff recently. I could play Pal World. Oh my god. Yeah, Pal World apparently has been like a thing, but also I know some people have like things with it. It's like, oh, it's not actually that good. Oh, it uses AI. Oh, blah 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 blah. So I don't know. I've been like liking. I liked the little bit I played of it when it was like just coming out. It was it early access? That was fun. heading out, but you should play. Just try it out. That's true. I should just try it. No harm in just trying things. Why am I so tired? Because I keep working. Oh! Do crabs even have eyebrows? They have hair, that's for sure. You know, if you keep moving further away from the sun core past the surface and then to the sun's outer atmosphere, the corona, the temperature suddenly spikes back up to 1 to 3 million degrees Celsius. Wow. What do you want me to do with that information? How do I know? How do I know what crabs have hair? Because they do. They have like fur on their like face and stuff. That's how they filter. Sometimes they filter feed. And so like, you know, sediments get like, sediments? I say sediments. But like, you know, small creatures get caught in their like mouth hairs and they just, you know, they eat some of them. Like how whales, you know, how whales have big like bushy teeth. It's because like things get stuck in their little hairs and they eat that. It's the same with crabs. It's usually like plankton stuff, but yeah. Oh, little whiskers. Yeah. They have like little whisker stuff too. He hasn't been treated or whatever. You know that in Finding Nemo, the cleaning shrimp guy. I know shrimp aren't crabs, but like whatever. I think we should all evolve to be crustaceans, anyways, because I think they are the peak form of performance. Why? What is my life? Oh yeah, the crab rave. You guys remember the crab rave? I think about the crab rave from time to time. I want to be an isopod. I don't know why. I don't know if you want to be an isopod. He hasn't been decontaminated yet. Jacques, clean him up. Oui, oui, mais la mer. Oui, 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 la mer. That's the one. Yeah, Finding Nemo. Oh my goodness, guys. What if I just fell asleep right now, guys? I always do this. I always threaten to fall. I always like, guys, what if I fall asleep right now? What if I fall asleep right now, guys? I'm gonna fall asleep right now. Because I'm so fucking tired. Oh, so, some new Fire Emblem information dropped because they've been, like, you know, filter dropping some information about Fire Emblem. They're like, oh my god, we have boat maps back. I can't even freaking say that. We have boat maps back. I'm like, we've had boat maps. We had one in Fire Emblem Engage. Come on, guys. Anyways. So if I were to play a game, guys, in the morning, what kind of game would you guys want to watch specifically? Would you guys want to see like a more cozy game? Like a more like grindy game, like, you know, farming sim, or like, you know, a material grinding game, or like a number go up game? Or would you guys want to see something more story, something like more like Metal Gear or like Kingdom Hearts, or what are the other games? Spider-Man. I have the Spider-Man games, the Marvel Spider-Man games. I've been wanting to play those because of the story. Play your comfort game. My comfort game is Zen the Zone Zero, and I don't want to stream that. And Uma Musume. So I don't. Roblox. I am not streaming Roblox. I am not streaming Roblox. Listen, I already have issues with like 12-year-olds coming in here and being like, "Oh my god, can you please play Roblox?" I'm like, "How old are you?" And they're like, "I'm 12." I'm like, "Mods ban that guy." If I played Roblox, there would be a crazy amount of like 12-year-olds just flooding this. And I appreciate that this channel can be all ages. It's not all ages. It's more like 16 plus, or like PG-13 at least. But like, I don't need, you know, my audience to be like Roblox users. That's just not, you know. I sell coffee. I don't think kids are drinking coffee. Also, The tea people that I talked about are recently, they talked about opening affiliate ship, so there might be a tea option for you guys. Sometime towards the end of the month. So, I'm 37. Yeah, you're 37. Everyone here's 37. Hey, question. People who are on mobile, people who use their phone, which is probably all of you guys, how do you type? Do you guys use the speech to text? Do you swipe or do you tap? Still drinking coffee? Yeah. My life is in shambles. How do you guys type on your phone? Tap? You're too slow. Yeah. I'm a swiper. I swipe my I swipe. Who the hell swipes? I do. Listen, do you want to see? Do you want to see how I freaking swipe? Hold on a second. Let me get my phone up here. Let me also put it in do not disturb mode in case somebody texts me and like, hey, I have your credit card information like you told me to. Okay. So here's my phone, right? I'm gonna do like, hello, how are you? That's it. That's it. That's how quick and easy it is. I'm fine, thank you. It's so quick and easy. That's low-key black. What do you mean it's black magic? It's literally a feature. It's literally a feature. Twitch clip that. I'm gonna turn that into a fucking thing. You guys are insane. Why does someone train themselves? It's literally like seeing your thing here, right? And being like, THAT for that, right? Instead of going THAT, you literally just go like, boom. And it's there. That was cool. Dumbass. The Dunbar. So for like more complex things like dumbass, because I don't think it has dumbass in its like repertoire here. I'm gonna try it again here. D-U-M-B-A-S. It says Dumas, right? So that from there I'd have to do D-U-M-B-A-S. Simbas. Okay, well. Dude, okay. Do I fucking need to teach you guys what T9 was, by the way? Do you guys know what T9 is? Because this dumbass right here typed in T9. This dumbass can type in T9 too. T9 is more like a physical, like has buttons. So like T9 is easier that way if it has buttons, but like TF2, no, T9. T9 text was like the fastest way to text. How do you do double letters? Automatically, for example. Say, want to do the word letter? It just does it. Bottom. Button. Bottom. Sweet. Oops. Sweet. The last time I saw a T9, when I used to play Snake from my mom's phone. Guys, I'm 37. Of course I've had, you know, T9 phones. Bottom? Yeah, bottom. Like me. I wish I could, like, change my camera angle to see my phone better so you can guys watch me type or swipe type faster, like, better. But, like, I don't know. You guys literally just learn how to swipe type. It's so fast. Like, instead of going T-H-E-R-E, right? Just take one letter and just go boom. And then you're like, boom, it's there. Back in my day. Yeah, back in my day. I think anybody who uses text or speech to text is kind of insane and should learn how to spell. Okay, hold on a second. Hold on. I'm gonna whip out the B movie script and I'm gonna time myself on how fast I can do this, okay? Speech to text is a lot easier. It is easier, but like, what if you can't speak, right? What if you can't, like, what if you're in public, right? And you can't, and it's picking up voices from all over the place, you know? B movie script. Okay, full text of B movie script. Okay. You ready? I'm gonna do the B movie script. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Was that it? Techno? According to all laws of aviation, there is no way a bee should be able to fly. Its wings are too small to get its fat little body off the ground. 30 seconds to type that. There's a little bit of a typo. There's some typos here. According to all laws of aviation, there's no war a bee should be able to fly. Its wings are too small to get its gear-like body off the ground. So yeah, there's a little bit of typo stuff in there, but 30 seconds for that? That's also me looking at the thing. Like, I don't actually have that off the top of my head. Let me see if I can do it by typing. According to all known of aviation, there is no way a bee should be able to fly. Its wings are too small to get its fat little body off the ground. There's a 5-second difference. Is he using the hot plate as a timer? Yeah, it's there. There's a 5-second difference. And if you're a speedrunner, 5 seconds is a huge thing. That's 300 frames. If the game is running at 60 frames a second. Do you like chocolate and steak? No. Speech to no, you can do speech. Hold on a second here. There's this button down here, guys. This is I think most phones have this, but there's this button down here, right? And you just tap it and you go, "Hello, how are you? I'm fine, thank you." There you go. Is that my hair? That's my hair. Using tools for things they're not for is kind of a survivalist instinct. I think Akira could survive an uninhabited. Thank you. Thank you. That is a big compliment. You know what? Because you know what? You know what I am? I am a person who finds functionality in things. Like, okay, so actually here's a story. Here's a cosplay story. So, my friend was trying to, they're cosplaying somebody and they had a flower in their hair, but the flower wouldn't stay in their hair. And they're like, oh my God, I forgot this, that in the hotel room. Can you go and get these things for me? And they were just kind of like struggling to get this flower in their hair. I went back to the hotel room, got their stuff. But at the same time, while I was there, I found hair clips. I found bobby pins and makeup. Do you guys know what makeup tape is, by the way? I found bobby pins, makeup tape, and what else did I use? Oh, toothpicks. And so I took the toothpicks because the flower wasn't long enough, right? I stuffed him into like the bottom part of the flower, so it made like a little like a stem for the flower because it was just basically just the head of the flower. And then I took the tape, I taped the bottom part, I clipped off the pointy parts because I didn't want that poking into their head by just like on accident. So I clipped off the little pointy parts on the bottom part. I taped that to the bobby pin, and then what they could do is that they could put the bobby pin, they slide it into their hair, and then it still sticks out. But like they have to hide the wooden part with their wig, so it pulls your face or something. Yeah. So it's like face tape. It shapes your face. But yeah, I had to do that. Like they're like, oh, I don't know. I don't know. Like I'm so frustrated with getting this flower. And then I came back with their other stuff. I think they like needed like some water or like some other, I don't know, some stuff. I can't remember what they needed, but the one thing I remember is like they're like, oh, I'm so frustrated with this flower. Can you like just take this back to the room because it's not staying in my hair? And I just fixed it up using whatever we had in the hotel room. And they're like, oh my God, are you fucking MacGyver? Glue? No, tape. The one where you tape your eyes or cheeks. So, okay, so face tape or makeup tape. I wish I could explain this with my own face, but I obviously don't want to do that today because I'm not wearing any makeup. But like basically, let's say this is your face here, right? It's like you see how like when you pull parts of your skin, it like pulls the muscle with it. That's basically what you do with your face. So like it makes it look thinner and like, you know, nicer. So that's what you do, is that you put up on certain parts of your face. Normally you would do it for your cheeks and your brows. And what happens is that when you pull it on your brows, your eyes end up being you can change the eye shape. So like if you have I don't know how to describe it. Like if you have the droopy eyes, the droopy eye look, you can use face tape to raise that so you have almond shaped eyes. Also, if you have a lot of cheek fat, you can use the face tape to pull your cheeks upwards, and then it'll pull, or upwards and backwards, and then it'll give your face a more it'll pull the fat back from your cheeks and pull it towards into your hairline, and then you'll have a more slimmer looking face as well. Yeah, I've actually been looking up tutorials on how to do aogyosal, and this Halloween, guys, I'm gonna surprise you guys with a really, really good cosplay, and you guys are gonna be like, what the fuck, Akira? Listen, you guys were like impressed with Freeran last Halloween. If you guys were impressed with Freeran last Halloween, you're gonna be like, oh my God, Smash? Korean eye, yeah, the Korean eye makeup. The one that has like the puffy under eye look. I saw the glue vid. Did you really drink the coffee? No. I did that for like I clip farmed is what they called. I clip farmed. Who plays Battle Cats? I don't play video games. Guys, have you ever seen me play a video game, by the way? Does Akira ever play video games? No, he doesn't. You know what we could do on like Fridays? We could just play Zelda randomizer because I just love randomizers. I find that real cute, but some people go way too hard on the eye and make it look weird. Yeah, well, like, you need to, like, you know, makeup is an art, guys. Makeup is an art. So, you know, you can not like people's art, and that's fine. You can just not like people's art and just be like, okay, whatever, I just don't like your art. But, you know, somebody will like their art. Somebody might like their makeup. So, you know, it's totally up to preference. Some people like it more subtle. Some people like it more over the top. Like, have you ever seen drag? Guys, have you ever seen drag makeup? Drag makeup is the epitome of, like, extremely over-the-top makeup. Like, their like framing, their contouring is insane. So I love drag. Yeah, everyone here loves drag. Bye. Yeah, drag makeup is so interesting because, like, honestly, personally, I don't really like drag makeup, but I can appreciate the spectacle that is drag makeup. You know, drag people slay. Yeah. It is very, very performative, right? The makeup is very performative, like, in a good way. Not a bad performative, but, like, good performative. Because, like, they are putting on a show, right? Like, have you ever seen, a show from, like, really, really far away, right? And it's kind of hard to tell what the expressions are. When you over-exaggerate makeup like that, it helps people from the back, or people with impaired vision even, kind of understand better what's going on, because, like, the makeup can help exaggerate facial expressions. The talent you have to do is really crazy good, yeah. I've been obsessed with the queens so much, they're actually nurturing and fun people. Fuck teachers, bro, drag queens steal my heart. But the drag queens are reading to our children. Well, yeah, are you? Are you reading to the children? I don't see you reading to the children. Here's the thing, right? Drag is like the WWE of fashion. I mean that, like, genuinely. Drag is the WWE of fashion. What about a drag teacher? That'd be awesome, man. I mean, some drag queens are teachers. Honestly, like, if I'm not into drag, but, like, I would love to perform like a drag queen, you know? Like, I'm not a huge makeup person, or, like, you know, the crazy outfits like that. But I do love putting on a show. So what you drinking? This is iced coffee with cold foam. Homemade cold foam. Homemade cold foam. Yaru makeup is kind of like drag, but yeah. Yeah. I mean, so, like, we can talk about the development of art through rebellion. Rebellious art, like, if at any point, if there is unrest in a society, art will emerge. And that's just how it is. Art comes in many different forms. Have you guys like listened to Rage Against the Machine? I fucking love Rage Against the Machine because their music is so powerful. It is so driven. It is so focused. And their sound is so good, like, alongside it too. Like, if I were to describe the best song to show civil unrest, it would be Rage Against the Machine. It's even in their freaking name. So, the Dark Age of Europe breaking apart by Renaissance is proof. Yeah, exactly. And, like, it's not even in modern times where, like, if rebellion is apparent, then our art will emerge. Like, actually, one of my favorite examples is brutalist architecture. Because the thing with brutalist architecture, I don't know if you have ever seen it, but it's literally just big concrete buildings, like huge concrete buildings. And that came about because there was like this sort of like precedence that all buildings need to be beautiful, all buildings need to be aesthetically pleasing for people to live in it. And then some fuckos are like, nah, we're just gonna make a big fucking slab building and you're all gonna live in it. And then that's how we get brutalist architecture. It's so cool. Let me get specifically how brutalist architecture. Minimalist construction, showcasing bare building materials, structural elements over decorative design. Yeah. So this is according to Wikipedia. Brutalist architecture is an architectural style that emerged during the 1950s in the United Kingdom among the reconstruction projects of the post-war era. Brutalist buildings are known for minimalist construction, showcasing bare materials, structural elements, or over decorative design. The style commonly makes use of exposed, unpainted concrete or brick or angular geometric shapes and predominantly monochrome color palette. Other materials such as steel, timber, and glass are also featured. Descended from modernism, brutalism is said to be a reaction against the nostalgia of the architecture of the 1940s. Derived from the Swedish word nybrutalism, the term new brutalism was first used by British architects Alison and Peter Smithson for pioneering approach to design. So yeah, there's this whole thing about like oh, buildings need to be beautiful and decorative, and they're like, fuck that. No. So that's, I love that. I just love that so much. Leading figure of brutalism, Russia. I mean, I feel like Russia using brutalism isn't really much of a statement. It's more of an efficiency thing for Russia. Because I don't believe, maybe there is something about Russia in here. Let me take a quick gander over here about Russia. Oh, buildings in Chicago have new brutalist designs. I used to live in Chicago, and yeah, I'm like, oh god, yeah, this is very brutalist. I don't see anything about Russia. Argentina, Serbia, Vietnam. Oh, wait, hold on. I want to learn about Vietnam. Vietnam, brutalist architecture is particularly popular among old public buildings and has been associated with Bao Cap era, the period in which the country followed Soviet-type economic planning. Yeah, so it's an economic thing with Russia. Same with Vietnam. That makes sense. Soviet architects, most notably Garl Isakovich, were sent to Vietnam during that time to help train new architects and played an influential role in shaping the country's architectural style for decades. Isakovich himself also designed one of the most notable brutalist buildings in Vietnam, including the Vietnam-Soviet Peace Friendship Palace of Culture and Labor. In later years, Isakovich, who was awarded Hero of Labor by the Vietnamese government in 1976. It is said to have deviated from the brutalist style and adopted Vietnamese traditional styles in his design, which is referred to by some Vietnamese architects. Literal local modernism. Pao Hien Dai. Oh, how do you do the D again? How do you pronounce the D? Oh my god, my fucking I learned this, but I didn't remember it. The first Asian architect to become honorary fellow of the American Institute of Architects. Designed the Independence Palace. How can I tell my talking stage that I love him? Do it. Just fucking do it, pussy. Yeah, I mean, do it, but like be normal about it, honestly. Yeah. All right, so yeah, that was my whole off-topic talk about what is it? Brutalist architecture. I thought because they decreased used materials because of the Great Depression. Yeah, that would make sense. I know Rage Against the Machine, but I haven't heard many of their songs. But they get real hyped up, so they must be good. They are really good. If you want recommendations for Rage Against the Machine, Bulls on Parade is really good. That was showed in Guitar Hero 3. Bulls on Parade with a pocket full of shells. That one's really good. Killing in the Name is really good. What's my favorite one from Rage Against the Machine? Guerrilla Radio is good. Guerrilla Radio. Turn that shit up. Lights out. Guerrilla Radio. Testify. Oh my god. Testify. Now testify. Now testify. Boom, ban it. Boom, bam. I fucking love them so much, guys. Like listen to the titles of their songs. I'm gonna whip out a fucking discography of them. Rage Against the Machine. Thank you, Wikipedia. You are like the best thing to have on the internet. Songs. Discography, here we go. Some songs are Killing in the Name, Bullet in the Head, Bomb Track, Freedom, Bulls on Parade, People of the Sun, Viet Now, Guerrilla Radio, Sleep Now in the Fire, Testify, and Renegades of Funk. Yeah, they don't have a whole lot of songs, but they're really good. They broke up in 2000s due to escalating creative differences and internal friction. The band reunited periodically in 2007 and 2022, ultimately disbanded permanently after drummer Brad Wilk confirmed that they would no longer be touring or be playing live. And yet, their songs... Oh, there's a ton more, too. Tire Me, Viet Now. How Could I Just Kill a Man? War Within a Breath. Ashes in the Fall. Maggie's Farm. Born as Ghost. Voice of the Voiceless. Listen to these titles, guys. Wake Up. Now Testify. Sorry, I'm just becoming a little... I'm becoming a little fanboy again. I'll listen to the top 3 songs in their Spotify. Please do. Please listen to Rage Against the Machine. They're so good. Rage Against the Machine is actually one of my influences for becoming an early artist or early musician. Specifically the bassist. If you listen to the bass lines of some of their songs. Hold on. What was the one that's I want to play some of their songs, but like, obviously I'll get VOD muted for that. But their bassist is fucking insane, and their bassist. I based a lot of my music in my early days in high school off the same vibes as the bassist from Rage Against the Machine. I should probably sleep. You should probably sleep. You should probably... I'm still drinking my coffee, by the way. You see that? I still have coffee in the pot, too. Still coffee in the pot. I should write a song about that. Coffee in the pot. Okay, actually, recently I've been into listening to... what is that called? Jazz pop? That's probably a little too much sugar. That's fine. Boom, it, boom, bam, boom, bam, bam. Now testify. Boom, ban it. Boom, bam, boom, Now testify. Bam, 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 bam. I don't know about jazz pop. So like jazz pop is like, how do I describe jazz pop? The best way I could describe jazz pop is like Korean love song. City pop. It's kind of like city pop, but it's not lo-fi. Like think of like a non-lo-fi version of city pop, and that's pretty much what jazz pop is. I'm trying to draw you, but I can't see you. I know a fire old Korean love song and I have to find it. Ooh. It's very much like that. Hold on. You guys know that one song? Night Dancer, yeah. It's similar to Night Dancer. Where's that chorus go? Do demo that one. I should sing that. I should do that during karaoke. When I did karaoke, man, I just sang like characters all the time. Well, what would be a good song? To sing with this voice here. Who is this? It's like a big, silly guy, a big round fellow. You know? He kind of reminds me of like the king of whatever, the Homestar Runner, the king of, what's the guy's name? Shit, who's the king in Homestar Runner? What's the guy's name? It's gonna bother me. I'm gonna look it up right now. King Homestar Runner. The King of Town. Oh, my nose is itchy again. Okay, so this is gonna gross people out, so I apologize in advance. But like, back in the day, whenever my nose was itchy, I would always rub my nose from the outside, and it would sound like this. Hold on, it would. And people would get disgusted, but like that's the way to itch my nose. Because I got irritated on the inside, I would just massage my nose on the outside like this. And people are like, oh my god, Akira, it's so fucking gross. I'm like, but it feels so good. It's just mucus sound? Yeah, it's just my nose going. I'm just gonna, you know what I'm gonna do from now on? I'm just gonna play with this string on stream. We're gonna play with string. I'm gonna finish my coffee, and we're gonna play with string for the rest of the stream. How's that sound? It's what good mac and cheese sounds like. Yeah. I get so tired. I don't know why. I'm actually kind of like, I'm kind of concerned for my health right now. And I'm like thinking maybe I should take a week off of like everything and just have a vacation. Because the thing is I haven't really given myself a vacation in like years. I would say years. I haven't given myself a vacation in like months. Since, actually, when? No, I've been like streaming like non-stop since like August of last year. Do you stream on Twitch too? I do. However, I also stream on YouTube. Like, the version you're watching now, there's also like whatever, like if you're watching horizontal, I don't actually know which side you're on right now, but if you're on horizontal, there's vertical. If there's a vertical, there's a horizontal as well. Giving people the option to watch what they like. I hope you appreciate the stream. I found a glue. I want to slam my face on the table so badly today. I don't know why. I have these urges, guys. Do you ever get urges? Sometimes you get these urges. I also just let my brain just run. Do you guys ever just do that? Do you guys just like ever like literally just stop your entire body? Like your body just shuts down, but your mind just keeps going. And you're just like, yeah, you run brain. Yeah, you run brain. Sometimes I just do that. That's right now. And literally just turn off your body and just let your brain do like some laps around the pool or something. Dame tus opal, senor Dolce. Tortilla. Why is the first Spanish word I think tortilla? Like, oh yeah, Kira, say something Spanish. Tortilla. It's tortilla and abre. Thanks, Dora the Explorer. Can you say abre? Say abre. Louder. For a second I thought Saribot just raided me. I was like, what do you mean Saribot just raided me? No, Saribot took care of big stinky butts. Tortilla. Tortilla. You make a corn tortilla. You fry the tortilla. You warm the tortilla on the pan. Yeah, oh my god. The one thing I feel so bad about all the time is that I'll do accents. But I understand that whenever I do accents, sometimes it can come off as like insensitive. But I don't mean to be insensitive. A lot of the times I am trying to just imitate people that I've seen before. Stream but make tortillas. Tortilla? Tortilla. Yeah, no, whenever, so I had a friend who would say tortilla like that, like tortilla. So tortilla. And so like every time I think of tortilla, I think about saying it that way. Because I like my friend. Not because I want to make fun of him, but because I like my friend and I like the way he says tortilla. You make it the tortilla. Why am I all of a sudden Italian? You make the tortilla. Make it the tortilla. You make it a tortilla. Tortilla. Now it just sound like Spanish Buzz. Buzz Lightyear from Toy Story 3. Hold on a second. Do you guys want to hear my Spanish accent? I love how like Spanish feels in the mouth. It's gonna be a weird thing to say, but like certain languages have mouth feels when you speak. I like the way Spanish feels in my mouth. Okay, hold on a second. Let me get something to say in Spanish. What's something I can say in Spanish? Hold on a second. Just Buzz Lightyear. Spanish. Spanish mode script. Venga. Bitácora especial. Mi desperado es hipersueno. El planeta extraño. Estoy rodeado por criaturas extrañas y desconozco sus intenciones. ¿Quién andia? Amigo o enemigo. ¿Quién? ¿Quién anda aquí? Amigo o enemigo? Ah, amigo. Oh, we're amigo. We're all amigos. Me debo de hablar. Estrado y me se borrado la memoria. Han visito a mi nave espacial. Mi nave. La encontraste. Excelente. Excelente. Muy bien. Muy bien. Excelente. Can you say abre? Can you say abre? Louder. To stop swiper, you must say swiper no swiping. Can you say swipe? God damn it. If Dora the Explorer was actually a sexy man, a sexy Spanish man. Dios mío, it is swiper. To stop swiper, you must say swiper no swiping. Can you say it with me? Swiper no swiping. Louder. Swiper no swiping. Muy bien, we stopped swiper. Muy bien, we stopped swiper. Now we must go to Abuela's house. Sorry. Oh my god. Oh my god, if Dora was peak. Twitch clip that. I like the Twitch clipping feature. I really do, because like I don't have to press any fucking buttons. I know I can just press a button on my stream deck, but it's so much easier just to say it. Like I have a button actually that clips for me, but I just yeah. Dora's already peak. That is, she is. Imagine if her cousin Diego was a sexy suave Spanish man. Dios mío. Encanto. Español. Tu español es pequeño, buen que pelo no es buena. Gracias. Why do you just have your shoelace on you? I don't know. Have you guys ever done Cat's Cradle? Can I even do Cat's Cradle by myself? You used to do it all the time in elementary, yeah. I still remember how to do it. I just need another person to help me with it, you know? Abuela. I don't know, why am I obsessed with Spanish people right now? You know what accent I really do love, though? I really do love Australian accents. I can never do them, though. Because every time I hear someone with an Australian accent, I'm just like, oh my god, you have like the sexiest voice of all time. Even Crocodile Dundee. I'm like, man, that guy is a sexy voice. You know what I'm saying? Crikey. Now, question. And maybe, I don't know if there's any Australians here. Do Australians really say crikey? Do they really say crikey, or was that like a catchphrase that he had? Crikey. Honestly, your drawing. They've been posting in the Discord, so like if you want to check out their drawings, they post in the Discord. Anybody actually. I found a clue. Australians at the hotel I work at say, really? Crikey. Oh, I gotta ask my Australian friends if they say crikey. Karaoke. I feel like that's kind of like an like, you know, an old-timey thing, maybe. I don't know. It's like, does any of us say, like, bitchin' anymore? Like, bitchin' was used a lot in the 80s. But I don't think anybody uses bitchin' anymore, you know? I'm trying to think of, like, millennial terms that, like, we don't use anymore. Only old people came to Arizona. That's fair, yeah, you know, that makes sense. My thumbs look tan today. I don't know, do you see that? Like, this part of my hands, they look normal, but then, like, my fingers look darker. What's with that? What is with that? Do you know what? Do you know what I mean? I'm only 37, don't know many old phrases. Yeah. I feel like I should know some more old phrases, but I just don't. I don't know. Like, I'm trying to, like, tap into the 90s, because the 90s were cool, guys. The 90s is when, like, okay, so I don't know if you guys know this about teenagers in, like, the olden days. I'm not sure. It's probably the same now, but, like, rebellion against your parents was so common in the 80s and 90s. They're like, parents are not cool. They're not cool. You should be cool. You should be cool and not listen to your parents. You know what is, like, the perfect epitome of early 2000s, late 90s culture? The music video to Avril Lavigne's Complicated. Dude, I'm so bored. You want to crash the mall? Yeah! Then they crash the mall and they skateboard in the mall. It's a very 2000s thing. Avril Lavigne. Mina-san arigato kawaii. Chad Kroger wrote that song. Isn't that fucking weird? Nickelback? Mr. Nickelback wrote Mina psycho arigato kawaii. Mina psycho arigato. Maybe I should learn some, like, knots. Is there, like, a knot I maybe should learn about? I wonder if I could learn some, like, knots. Mina psycho arigato kawaii. For, like, not nefarious purposes, obviously. For very consenting purposes. Oh my! Okay, I gotta use that in my repertoire. Ooh. Okay. Interesting. Okay. See, I'm like using these as if they were, like, you know, limbs. So, like, I'm trying to, like, how would I tie limbs together? That's not gonna work. Okay. I do know some things about Shibari, I'm not gonna lie. I do know some things about Shibari. This one I kind of knew already, but, like, I didn't actually, like, have practiced it. But, like, you basically you make your you know, you're not here. You go up and over and under again, and then you can do, oh my god, you can make a little loop here, and then you can like lock that, and then down here. Look at that. All right. And then this would go over your head. Listen, when you have somebody who's interested in that stuff, you're like, yeah, I'll try that with you. It's very normal. Listen, consent is very sexy. Mina psycho arigato. Kawaii. Okay. There was another one. This. No, is it this way? No, wait, which way was it? Okay, so like if you do it this way, this is, pretend this is gonna be a head here, and this is the shoulders. So you do it like this. So your head is here, this is your shoulders here. And then you do like this down the back. This would be under your arms. And then you would go into there like this. These would intertwine underneath first. Like this. And then they'd bring down. Shit, that wasn't right. You do it like this, this. Bring up, twist, down. And then you would do it again further down the body. Why shoelaces? I just had them. And now I'm playing with them, so like. There was also another one. Shit, the one that I like to do. What was it? Okay, it was a double knot feature here. Okay, so you would do this. You would go around the head like this. Okay, the shoulder. So this is shoulder. How did this one go again? Like this. Oh, that's right. This is too short, but I could do the star one. My mom does this as a part of a Catholic prayer. Yeah, so a lot of them you would actually you would split it in half like this, because with this, right, when you do it like this, let me just show you real quick. You can just take this loop here and then like it automatically just becomes a knot. Like it automatically just tightens, right? And so like you can just do whatever with it after at this point. You're doing some bondage art? Yeah, a little bit. Oh, Jesus. Okay, don't be so rough. And this, okay, so like imagine these are the shoulders, obviously. Obvious things would go here. As you can see, it definitely gives support to this area of the body, which I will not say. Why do I know this? Listen. I need to know a lot of things in life because being multifaceted is interesting. Well, like, so this is the easy dog collar. This is the easy dog collar, literally just this, and then you just feed it through. This is the easy dog collar. Right. Easy dog collar. But the thing is that like it likes to go off to the side here. So you have to reinforce it down center here. So you have this line here, right? So when you pull on it, it pulls down the center. Being multifaceted is important, but consider this on stream? Why not? You know, Boy Scouts learn these knots all the time. I am but a simple Boy Scout. Yeah. And then I guess if you wanted to do the opposite, if you wanted the leash to be closer up to the top, you would just do it in reverse order, where you would loop down near the body, right? You'd loop down near the torso. Support up through here, and then obviously, yeah. You gotta keep your dog on the leash, you know? Sometimes your leash isn't like properly set up, so you gotta do it yourself. And it's very, it doesn't actually like cinch tighter, so the neck is safe. give a barista a shoelace and see what happens. Do you know how I sound very insane. Listen, we could just be doing Cat's Cradle instead. Do you guys just want to do Cat's Cradle? Honestly, might be more appropriate. Might be more appropriate if we just did Cat's Cradle instead. This is you know what this is called? This is called fidgeting. I'm just fidgeting, guys. I'm just fidgeting. Don't worry, I'm just fidgeting. Hi, welcome in. Are you also fidgeting with me? I wonder how many stages that game in. I don't actually know. I've only ever gotten to Jacob's Ladder and then I just forgot how the rest of the thing goes. What am I doing with my life? I'm just fucking playing with a shoelace. This is my life now. I just drank coffee and now I'm playing with a shoelace. I didn't know they had names. Yeah, they have like names to it. That's why they're called Cat's Cradle. Cat's Cradle into something or another. The crib or something. Bum, bum, bum. Mm-hmm. Okay, fun story time. Not very fun for Mama Dolce, but fun story for me. Okay, so, back in the day, I was experimenting on this like really early on. So, I was very curious, right? And so I took some rope from the garage and I brought it into my room. And I was just like playing around with the rope and whatever. And obviously, I just didn't bring it back to the garage. And, you know, I just left the rope on my bed. And, you know, Mama Dolce comes in to clean my room from time to time because she's a kind, caring mother who cares about me deeply. So thank you, Mama Dolce. But also she's like, I'm concerned about your safety. And I just didn't have the heart to tell her that, like, the rope wasn't being used for like nefarious things to myself. So yeah, that was a fun conversation I had to have. No, I was just, you know, practicing, you know, in case, like, you know, I'm out sailing and, you know, the rope that holds the mast onto my boat comes loose. I need to figure out how to, you know, to secure that. Lo and behold, here's where I am now. Just playing with string on stream. Why am I doing this? I can't. I gotta stop. I gotta stop. It's fine. We believe you. The thing is like, I'm not even like super into it really, because that was my experimental phase. But like, they're just, you know, it's more of a fidgeting thing. Like, you know, it's more like a thing where like, oh cool, like you can do this with string, sort of thing. You stim too hard, yeah. It's like, well, like, I don't know. Like let's take this for example, right? Let's take this let's take these two cups here, right? Like how can we like secure these together, right? Obviously, we can just do the simple one here like this. The rope is not really properly. It's definitely not long enough, that's for sure. You know how like what different ways can we tie these two things together? This needs to be like actually even. No, the cup is fine. Just the rope is too short, right? Obviously, the rope is too short, but the rope I mean string. Obviously, the string is too short, but like, you know, if we really wanted to like make sure that these didn't go anywhere, so like, you know, we're packing our stuff away, we could just tie it together like this. Obviously, we'd have a little bit more room here. What else could we do though? Sorry about the clink clanging if you don't like the sound of glass clanging, but there it is. Or like, you know, if you have like a bundle of sticks or whatever, you know, if you had a bundle. Oh wait, hold on a second. I have a bundle of markers and pens. Hold on a second. I think we can do something with this, right? Let's say I wanted to do like, you know, 2 sets of 5. So I got 5 and 5 here, right? So what if I wanted to like separate them by like bundles of 5 here? How would we do that? Why did it look like it hit your character? Maybe it did. Maybe it did. Maybe All Might hit me in the head. So we have like this, right? We have like this bundle right here. We have this bundle of markers here. How do we do this? Guys, by the way, this is what my streams were like before I went insane. Okay, oh god. It doesn't really help that these things just go everywhere, okay, right? And so now we just wrap around these guys. It's very, very normal like Akira things. Okay, so this bundle, alright. I take this bundle and wrap it this way. Okay. Now where's the center part right there? So I want to do this. Perfect. Come back around. And voila. This could be a little tighter. What you guys think, huh? This one could be tighter though. You know, you're going camping and you need to bring back sticks for your firewood, for your bonfire. Boom. You just gotta a cool way to bundle your sticks. See, this is too loose. And so now, what if we just did this? Like that. Bring it up, back up. Nope, that's still gonna be loose. Pro stick bundler. Like, move over Tony Hawk and your pro skater series. Welcome to Cure Dolce Pro Bundler. This is what I do with my life, apparently. This is what my life is about. You're like, Akira, what do you do with your life? Oh, I'm a barista. Also, I bundle fucking markers together. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Yeah. Goodbye. Stop 10 pencils in the inventory. Huh. 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 Oh. Huh? Huh? Huh. 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 Oh shit, I did it on the wrong side. Shit. Huh. 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 Somebody ordered 2 bundles of marker. Huh. 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 Huh? Huh. Alright, I gotta get going. I'm fucking tired. I also need a shower. So this is a good time for me to stop. Alright. I'm gonna try to stream tonight, guys. I don't know what I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe Kingdom Hearts. Maybe something else. Maybe Zelda Randomizer. I don't even quite know. Huh. But I will try streaming tonight and seeing what happens. I will probably play a video game. But will I? That is a good question. I actually don't know. Thank you for joining. Why the fuck did I do this? Why the fuck did I go live today? Why is this a thing that I did? Who the fuck is gonna watch this VOD? And if you're watching this VOD and you made it this far with me making villager noises and like playing with fucking string, what the heck is wrong with you? Anyways, sorry, I let my body idle while my brain was running. Okay. Yeah, I'll figure something out. I actually might not even stream this like this evening, but who knows? Who knows what the future holds? As Hillary Duff once said. All right, that's it for the stream. Thank you guys for joining. I'm gonna throw up and shower. Huh. 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 Huh.